Everyone, there is no preamble this time. We are just going into Parasite Eve, the final boss, because, oh man, this final boss is bullshit. So the thing that we're avoiding, Marlon, is we are actively avoiding a thing that will happen where we might need to completely replay the game and in order to properly level up so that we can just grind out this boss. But I'm hoping that doesn't happen because we have enough levels that we can beat it. Oh man, that's loud.
Right.
Let's hit that a little. Yep, let's just skip past the dialogue because we already got this last time. So we just watched the Parasite Eve movie as well. Marlon, what do you give it on that on our Super Eye Patch Wolf scale?
Honestly, you know what? Three. I was gonna say four. Almost said four, but no, it's a three. The graphics have not graphics. The special effects have not been updated very well, and they look like shit. They haven't aged well.
Yeah, that's true. I was surprised that it came out relatively well. There are certainly parts of the movie that are competently made. It's the best way I can describe it.
It finishes strongly. It's a fine movie. The special effects are just terrible, and the concept is outlandish as hell. But I've seen worse. The entire mitochondria thing is silly, but we're used to it by now. We've been playing this game.
Yeah, you say that when this game is absolutely more batshit than.
Yeah. So the movie kind of felt not underwhelming by comparison, but subdued by comparison, and that allowed the story to breathe and for me to actually appreciate and enjoy the story instead of this random facsimile of the story. It is the same story. It is the same story, just worse in the game. Wow.
So what we're doing is we are moving our guns out so we have more inventory space for when they just give us healing items.
Alrighty. Alright.
Okay, and we have no healing items there. Oh yeah, and then we engrave. So, the reason why you engrave is because to actually truly beat the game, you need to play New Game Plus. Because then there is a special gauntlet area where you go up the Chrysler building and defeat a true form of Eve at the top. We are not going to do that. We are going to get past the main portion of the game and call it good. I am not doing 2 plays of this game.
It is just not worth it. That's your review. It's not worth 2 plays.
I also did find out a weird mechanic in this game where, if you remember, we were having trouble with the, with our, magic power not going up at all. It would just suddenly stop. Apparently what you need to do is switch armors, because I guess that's a mechanic.
Yeah. I honestly didn't know we had an armor mechanic.
And we're going to save right here, just because that way we don't need to go through that whole, dialogue thing again. But the start of the fight is going to pretty much be the same. You cast Liberate right at the beginning. It's only the second form that we're going to try doing differently. Because the second form apparently is the easier form.
Okay. From the top. Oh, these charming graphics.
Yeah, it is a very weird thing. So the movie, sorry for spoilers for anyone who has not watched YouTube of a Japanese movie back from 1997. But the end of the movie has them defeating Eve with the power of love. Our protagonist kind of lets himself light on fire, and the host that Eve is part of is his wife, and she's like, "Oh, I remember you." So they hug, light each other on fire, and both die. And meanwhile, this game has a baby being born out of the ocean.
Yeah. And everything's on fire. Fire, baby. Yeah, this is a more bonkers version of the movie. And I can't tell if that makes it better or not.
I like how delightfully schlocky this ending is. Like this.
Yeah.
I wish the game was more like
movie,
this.
Yeah, I kind of see why they went in that direction, because watching the movie, how the hell do you turn that into a video game? I mean, if you were the guys that made Silent Hill, you could probably put, but not these guys.
Point and click adventure, make it like a Telltale game. Like,
yeah. Borderline walking simulator, that one. Make it like the Park Ranger game. You do science stuff instead of picking a garbage can.
although I'm very disappointed that we got a rocket launcher and it sucks. Like that.
Yeah. What's the point of that? Especially when you play Resident Evil, and it's such a big move whenever you get a rocket launcher at the end of the game. There's so much damage.
I know, it's like you're copying off Resident Evil's homework, and the one thing you don't copy off of is on the final boss, give them a rocket launcher, because it's about time that you face a boss that you just fire a rocket launcher at.
Yeah.
Gotta shoot that baby, shoot it in the face. Actually, more like punch it in the face, because we're just gonna cast Liberate.
Yeah, just get straight to the point.
Yeah, if you wonder in the movie that if they do karate moves to, while in angel form, they do not. Sadly. It's a lesser movie for it, quite honestly.
That is satisfying seeing a baby explode as I thought it would be. Oh, because there's more. Okay,
yeah, because it has 3 forms, or it has.
Yeah.
Technically, has 4 forms, but
that's why it gets really annoying and has that tracking bullshit, just homing missiles. Yeah, I mean, you could be nice. You got this. Yeah, I feel like we're getting this race a lot faster.
Okay, apparently I really need to keep haste on constantly. Okay, and I also need to keep an eye on how that Parasite energy is going, because that determines whether or not I should switch out armor, which I'm doing right now just so it resets.
I've never seen a battle like this before. Someone's wings came to life, and you have to fight the wings and the friggin' person now. It's almost like fighting Green Goblin and his glider. What did it? I think it was a Vulture fight where I fought Vulture, and he had these extra-sized wings that would come out and attack me. Wait, that's not a game. They never made a game about that. That's just Spider-Man Homecoming.
They don't let you have this haste very long.
Yeah.
Unless it just lasts until you're hit, like the other one. Nope, it's just a thing where they only have it until you don't. Okay, that's the wings taken care of. Our Parasite energy seems to be going a little bit slower. Ah, fuck.
Bugger.
Haha! I cast fast magic. Nope, not faster, apparently. So apparently we need to stay close. Oh, never mind. I was going to say we need to stay close but not too close, but I guess it just jumps at you. Unless you're at, like, Mortal Kombat full screen distance. Up. That was bullshit.
Yep.
If you're going to do an attack which you legitimately cannot dodge, then it's bullshit. See if barrier does anything. Oh, it does. Good to know.
Cool. All right, that's useful. We're learning. We're learning late, or we're learning.
Oh, I'm eating this hit. Because there's no point in doing a cure, because it's just going to automatically be used anyway. Yep. We do need to switch out the armor, though. You need to do this a lot, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, strategy's a strategy if it's working.
And I don't understand the logic of it, where it's just like, oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, barrier legitimately actually costs more than haste, so... So I basically need to pick my battles. Because haste should be used if I can actively dodge it, like here.
Yeah.
But if I know I'm going to eat it...
Okay. All right. Cool. The thing is, none of the enemies were worth learning about his combat system before. Like now we finally meet a worthy adversary, and the game is ending.
This feels like a barrier one. But if we dodge it, then we dodge it. We dodged it.
Did the barrier stay on?
Yeah.
Cool. That did
But it used a lot of energy though. Yeah. I think this one's going to be a wash. I don't think I'm winning this. If I'm using revives already on this version of the boss.
Yeah. Just one revive. So. That's good news, at least.
But yeah, from what I read, it's like, oh well, try to face the third version of the boss with a full Parasite energy bar, so you can do liberate immediately, and then basically try to do a second liberate on it.
Alrighty.
But this one is worse, so...
Alright, let's do the ass brain. Ass for brains. Brains for ass.
Okay, so there's one.
Let's see.
And we have a couple revives, I think, still.
That worked out.
But the problem is, if we end up needing to use a revive, it does put our parasite energy back to a smaller amount.
Hmm. Huh. Okay.
Well, we do have a few medicine 3s, which is good.
Hey.
Okay, so let's get haste on. Now we can move a little faster.
Okay. This should be spectacular.
Halfway there. No longer halfway there, because we need to do haste again. Ah, fuck, we're eating this. Oh, nope, we made it. Get to do low damage. Come on, Aya. Eat angel combo, fucker.
Yep. Explode, please. Yes. Or not. Whatever. Fake out. Wood. We could YouTube the bit after because we're not playing it again.
It's still growing. No, wait. It's still evolving.
This is the true ending display. Oh my god, what? What's this now? What's this shit?
This is the final form that you can't damage. And it's using, like, Gundam funnels.
So what? What is the goal here? Yep, just straight up misses.
Yeah, you can only do, like, 1 damage to it, but I don't know if, like, you need to get a certain amount of attacks in on it.
Rude.
But the one thing I do know that everything said, it's stay away from it. So, it's like, basically it will do a grab attack that will instantly kill you.
You gotta stay a little close there, man.
How long do I need to survive, game?
Does Game Facts not say that?
Well, will Liberate do anything?
It's open. One still, man.
Yeah, but I'm hoping this series of ones actually does something.
Yeah, that's how you make a boss, I guess. I use Belly Bastard.
We're basically putting that shirt on just so we can put this shirt on. This mechanic is so silly. The whole, like, you need to switch armors to not have your parasite energy, like, flare out on you. Okay, something happened.
Oh,
there we go.
all right.
We just needed to do 1 damage for a bit. I know you want to continue living. After all, you were just born, but I want to live too, like any other human beings. Damn, there's no end to this. If only we could get this to Aya. What are those? They're bullets with Aya's cells in them.
Okay.
So that's what you were trying to give her? But I think it's too late now. There's nothing we can do. Stupid. Give them to me.
Okay. All right. Okay. What? Oh, okay. Oh God. This is your move? Okay. All right. I don't even know what to say to this.
What's better, the power of love or your partner jumping from a helicopter to throw you special bullets?
I don't see a difference. Oh shit! Those are crazy bullets. The bullets you want.
I thought I had some medicines, so shouldn't I... Yeah, this has auto... Oh, I only have cures left, so... Good to know, so it's all or nothing.
Oh great. Ready check.
Okay, I should heal.
Yeah.
That's a thing that should be done. There we go.
There we go. Hey.
First try.
Very nice. Oh, that's making weird noises.
And that's how you defeat the alien from Life, I guess.
Yeah. Dickhead.
Almost literally.
It's cool that it had a skull.
It's a very phallic head. Daniel!
Yeah.
Oh my god! There's gotta be something on this cruiser to get rid of this!
It's still going.
Yep, it's your standard run from the... Run from the thing. The engine room.
Oh, God damn it. This is the most Resident Evil you've felt the entire game. Damn it, music. Yep.
Is there a
Green
door?
fish stick chasing down a hole. Maybe you went down the wrong hallway. Or just keep running? I don't know.
It said it was left. Or right, or whatever.
Same difference. Right, left, whichever.
Well, on the map, it was to the right. So that's why I went that way. We get to fight the boss again.
Restart from the bot. Ah!
That's stupid.
I was gonna say, you want to make an entire night of something? Apparently, it doesn't just end there.
And you can't skip cutscenes either, so... We're right back here.
Man, oh man.
At least we know a tried and true way to beat this thing, so...
Yeah.
That's not just power
Experience
leveling.
doesn't help.
This is what happens when we skip Dark Souls Saturday. We we end up playing Dark Souls in some way,
Yeah.
shape, or form.
No matter what, Dark Souls. Everything is Dark Souls.
But yeah, you would think it's like, okay, so here is it's the map, and it's showing you the ship, and it's saying engine room to the right. So you would naturally think, like, okay, when I go in this hallway that's giving me two separate paths, I go right. But apparently that's not allowed. Actually, I'm going to look up the walkthrough. Well, yep, go left and down towards the ladder. Cool.
Well, again, experience. Now we know. Now we go right. It's a dead end.
And quite frankly, this is on RetroArch. I could have done a save state, but that's cheating. This time I will do a save state, though, if it comes down to it.
Yeah, just freaking patience. You don't have the patience for it, is what it is. There's no time. And you, the viewer, you have to view this twice as well. All one of you.
Mainly just so we don't need to see these cutscenes again.
Yeah.
With this weird demon baby.
It's one Superman-esque curl. You noting that it's a baby.
Are you man or are you baby? Oh, so you need to take out the wings in order to have the main body take damage. That's a terrible time to reload. God, welcome to the land of the bullshit attack.
Yeah. What's it called, Denini?
See, in most games, what they do is if you have two enemies like this, they attack in such a way that there is always a way to defend against the attack. With them, they were just like, oh, they'll just do their attacks kind of in tandem. And sometimes they'll just be unblockable.
Yeah.
Because that's just the way of things.
It's the final boss, and it's supposed to be hard. That's the excuse.
Oh, I already had haste. Fuck you, game. Fuck you and having an entire, like, screen clear. See, that's what it should do. It should always jump to the middle so you can feasibly, like, actually dodge it. Like this. And then, like, your incentive to always have the game be like, oh, well, we don't want the player to always use the same strategy, is this jump attack. Like, it keeps you from being too close to it. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Every time this laser attack is absolutely undodgeable, I will say that. That's fine. I'm fine with your bullshit jumping attack. Well, not really, but Also, the reason why I keep going back to my other one is because this one has the auto heal when I have medicine. So I basically get extra revives from it. And I don't need to, like, use an action to actually heal.
Yeah. That's gonna help. Well, so far we know you were able to beat this thing at least. It's just that freaking chase afterward.
Yeah, which is just like, oh, we have this map that would seem to tell you some information, but it's wrong. Fuck you, game.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
It's like, which way are you starting it? Okay, we're actually in better shape now. Because we only need to wait for a little bit before casting that first Liberate.
Is the part where we can actually do damage, and in the fourth part is this bullshit.
Yep. Where we just need to do 1 damage for a little bit. Pick our battles.
Rubroff boss fight. Oh, you asshole. Before he even turns into jelly. Look at the jellies in his ass. Full of jelly.
Yep, now I'm going to eat this attack. Okay. I'll take that. Keep jumping to that corner. It actually benefits me. We'll take the heal. I'll just sit down here shooting you in the ass. It's fine. Uh-oh. Well, that's why we have that auto heal item.
Yeah. And whatever the shit that does.
Winner, winner. I was gonna say, it better be dead.
Kind of froze for a second there.
No, I was increasing the volume on it a little because it was coming in a little quiet.
Oh.
I'm trying to find that sweet spot where like the audience can actually hear it and where we can come in just fine. Because I don't want it to drown you out. With me, with the new mic, it's relatively okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Or a bunch of oneers. Like, get hurted.
Hey, 2 damage. Living large. Now I'm going to just swap out the armors quick. So then we just need to wait for one more thing. And switch back to this. Run around like an asshole. Now we get our cutscene. It's almost like we've seen this before. See, Marlon, we got too cocky.
Yeah. That's really what it was. Okay, we thought it was over, and then you just ran down the wrong hallway and got killed. You got defeated by a hallway.
I did.
They knew what they were doing.
Unfortunately, we have an inbuilt pause, because if I simply click out of RetroArch, it will pause. So...
No, this is insanity. Hey, man. Okay.
One second, I'm just making sure I have the final chase sequence built in here. Dup. I'm just seeing if there's any, like, other pitfalls before...
We do this all again.
Yeah. Oh, and granted... There. We're cheating. Because we're not doing this boss fight again.
The Mega Bullet. Once you get those bullets, it's pretty easy. The third form is the hardest form.
It is.
Yeah, just get out of here. Get the fuck out.
It's the hardest form almost entirely based on, like, you don't know how beatable that second form is. And waiting for 2 liberates is a tall order against something that does a lot of damage and has a lot of mostly unblockables. But I don't know, that third form feels a little bit more fair than the second form. Because generally there is a way to avoid every single attack. Up, in. There we go. But yes, eventually we needed to learn how to Resident Evil, apparently.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, so now we go left.
Angle.
I apparently need to trigger a self-destruct sequence. Hey, look, there's a door. A very obvious door.
Yeah. Yeah, the person is just a mess.
Let me guess, this is the wrong way. Yep, so self-destruct sequence is set. Do you know where we at? We're in Hell's Kitchen. Nice action hero one-liner, I guess, Aya.
Yeah. We tried. You're not in Hell's Kitchen, but you tried.
The Japanese don't know where Hell's Kitchen is. They heard the name and thought it was cool. Yeah, so it took them an entire game to figure out how to Resident Evil. Ah, shit.
Yeah, that's disappointing. Yeah, this is the most Resident Evil part. This is very Mr. X. Or even Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. And like they just realized they could do this with the creature from... Yeah, you're right. This is the creature from life. This is the creature from life. Perfect.
We did it.
Who cares? We did it though. The story is over.
It's finally over.
You can turn it off now.
I don't understand. Why do I have this power? It's because Maya is inside of you too, Aya. What? Who's Maya? When your mother and your sister died. Everyone just explains the plot to Aya. When your mother and your sister died, they transplanted a part of your sister into you. Into me? Yeah. When you were 7, you probably don't remember any of it, but you were born with a defect in your right eye, and so Maya's cornea was transplanted into your right eye. My right eye? Then what I saw when I touched Eve was, it said that when you have an extreme experience, what you see then is branded onto the cornea. But this hasn't been scientifically proven, because it's not true. That was Maya's last memory. That was the last thing she ever saw. As for the As for the mitochondria that was in Aya's body, I think it underwent a different evolutionary change than Eve, by living symbiotically with Aya's mitochondria. It still possessed Eve's power. From there it evolved to a point where it could live symbiotically with the human nucleus.
Okay.
Me and Maya, our mitochondrial power. Starting with the incident in Japan, and now with this, I wonder if this is a message to all mankind. Message? What kind of message? How can I explain? If the Earth is a single human being, we humans that invade the Earth become like viruses out of control. We, in essence, are upsetting the natural balance of the body. This is definitely utter destruction. No, we're not that weak. You see, humans are, in essence, parasites. You can say that we are parasites and the world is our host.
Yeah.
Look, the sun's coming up. Daniel's like, let's not have this conversation. So humans were the real monsters all along. No man is an island. Also, Daniel recovered pretty quickly from, having his insides lit on fire. But he fell into the ocean. He's fine.
He's fine. That counts.
There was water. There was water involved. Water beats fire.
That's the plan the whole time. But his grown kid is back.
Come on, Aya. Cool. Here, take my hand. Thank you, Ben.
Crazy how much of this game is just matte painting.
Nah, not me. I love these things. We have to make up for Christmas Eve. Well, your date died, Aya. Oh, no, he didn't die. He was fine somehow. He ran away. This is my first time. That's because you were with Aya and she's all dressed up. What? No, that's not. Of course not. It's starting, shall we? Now this suddenly becomes an auto scroll. Just like, no, you didn't read fast enough, fucker.
The game is trying to finish itself quicker.
Yes. Daniel and Ben are late, aren't they? They were just there. They'd better hurry. Oh, they tricked them. They're on a date now. These characters with no chemistry. The restroom must be really crowded. Yes, that's probably it. What's so wrong? You seem tense. Yes, of course. What? Well, since... Oh. Move, Maeda. Yeah, alright. Made it in time. I'm saying next day. Sorry we're late.
Just Brett.
Oh, Maeda's sad because it's no longer a date.
Thanks for the fake out ending, guys.
The love story we all were ready for. Timeless even. Father, please give me permission to marry Ava. I forbid it. You know well what will happen if you do. Those who succumb to her beauty all die in horrible ways. You don't understand. She is the one that has suffered after the deaths. She is evil. Grab her. Burn her at the stake.
You were like, oh, yeah.
It seems like in pretty poor taste to be putting this play on when all those people burned to death and all those people got turned into slime. Father! If you are sentencing her to death, then I ask you to take my life along with hers. Edward. Audience is bet. Oh, they're telling him to sit down.
Okay.
They had to load the MP3. Famously, the reason why there's a disc 3 of Final Fantasy VII is because they accidentally saved the Sephiroth's theme, One Winged Angel, as a WAV file instead of an MP3. So it's like a gigantic music file.
Is it gonna start over? God damn it! It doesn't even matter. None. Fine. Yeah, you're a video game sequel beta. So that's what it. You're not getting it.
Oh shit, sequel bait, or rather, play this entire game over to get the true ending bait.
Yes.
Which is
That's
also
really what it is. But
which
I wouldn't consider that way.
Yeah, which I guess is also sequel bait, because there is a second and third one. The third one apparently is terrible.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's called Third Birthday and no one likes it.
I'm surprised this one has fans, but hey.
Yep, so Marlon, that is Parasite Eve, as far as you know, because we are not doing a 100-room, gauntlet to face a true final boss.
We'll report on YouTube afterwards. You guys go that way.
Yeah.
Search it yourself.
So what are your overall thoughts, since we normally give these things scores, and for better or worse, this would be hey, I rented this from Blockbuster, I beat the game, I do not know that there is an EX mode with a true ending, you just got a bunch of people with glowing red eyes and you got credits, so how do you feel?
Yeah, this would have been a waste of a rental. It would have been a waste of a rental. It's the gameplay that does it for me, because, gameplay was important at the time. Gameplay is important to me. It's a fine enough premise of a story if you could execute it right. I'm sure Capcom could execute it right. We could get a decent horror game out of it. But we get this horror sci-fi set up, and we even watched the movie before, and it's horror sci-fi, and the gameplay doesn't match. It's for this techno-futuristic thing where it is a grid, and you have to summon shields and stuff, and you turn what game is this? It's something else. It doesn't match. It doesn't jive, and it doesn't work with my brain. So no, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. It's a 2.
Yeah, so I would probably say a 2 is apt, because that is the bad but with good qualities. The movie itself is a 3 from me, because there are parts, like I said, competently made, and overall the movie kind of succeeded in doing what it said it was going to do, which is just be, spooky story about mitochondria and all of that fun stuff. But the the game has problems. I will say there are parts that are fun to play, just like kind of moving around and like shooting things with bullets and doing this whole thing. Apparently, like the actual like equipping guns and things like that is a deeper system. We didn't play with it too much,
Yeah.
but you can get like special items to like make your gun like super powerful if you do the proper thing. But yeah, overall, I can't give
Yeah.
it like a I did not feel robbed, because at the end of the day, like this has cheap ass bosses that do not feel fair,
Yeah.
and it's I love its schlockiness. I wish more games just took like literary works and serious works and turned them into like complete garbage and trash, but
Where's my The Shining? Damn it. Put that my way. I'd be a grass compared to Overlook Hotel.
well, I mean, speaking of The Shining, I'm the person who actually really likes Doctor Sleep. I may like Doctor Sleep more than I like The Shining.
I thought everyone liked Doctor Sleep. I didn't know there were any people that didn't like it.
Oh, there are a lot of people who dislike
It's
it.
underrated. That's a shame. That's a good one. But yeah, for me, this is like, imagine if they made a sequel to The Ring, but it's a video game, and at the end you have to find a giant Samara in Times Square because she comes out of the giant ceiling. And that's your final boss battle. That's what this feels like. You have this very personal story that becomes this big over-the-top thing involving the military for a video game, which is fine in a going from alien to aliens kind of way, but
Granted,
like I said,
like,
if this was a movie, it'd be fun to watch, but a gameplay, man.
you say personal story with the novel and like and movie, but at the end of the day, like, you can say personal story all you want. It's still a story where, you know, the mitochondria take over a like grad student just so they can make their like monologue about how the time of humans is over and the mitochondria will rule. There's still some schlock there.
Yeah, that's just horror. That's just horror in general. You're gonna get some shock, but at the end of the day, the heart of the story is about a man trying to resurrect his wife.
Yeah.
That's what it is, and that was enough to tell me on it, despite how ridiculous the concept is. And that's the power of good writing. It gained a ridiculous concept and made a ridiculous game. That's just that's the opposite of what I want. The gameplay would be fine for something else. There's no cohesion, and it's just bugged me the entire time. I think of the monsters for that now. The monsters and the boss battles, it felt like this is from other games. They threw into this one.
Yeah,
It was kind of weird.
the thing that I think would save this game, other than, you know, switching up their battle system to actually be survival horror, just copy off of Resident Evil's homework, is fewer battles, but like actual fights that mean something. So whenever you go to a new area, the thing that Resident Evil has going for it in a lot of cases is you go to a new area and you end up in a bunch of empty rooms and something is obviously stalking you. Or there's like a creature that is teased constantly doing. That doesn't happen in this. Like, you get a rat turning into a monster, and then you fight it, and you beat it, and we move on. And it just does not work. Like, it would be better if what you did was you had these, like, you go to the zoo area and like maybe in the background, like, there's you monkeys with boomerang arms, like, moseying around, and it would almost be better as like a stealth game in that respect.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a cop. She's in over her head, but she's just taking these things down left and right in this. And you're not Leon Kennedy. It's not the same. Although, if they did do a remake, ripping off Resident Evil 4 would turn me around on super hard. The Resident Evil 4 mechanics would really work for Parasite.
Yeah, probably. Like, just...
It's shocking enough. You're already spin kicking zombies. They can spin kick a rat. So backflip off for crocodile space. None of those bosses were memorable. Like, I can tell which ones were bosses until the final one.
Yeah, the only
I watched
truly memorable boss is Eve herself, really. Like, even the ultimate being is just, like, it's memorable in that it has, like, these bullshit giant attacks, but Eve is the one who's, like, taunting you the entire time, and, like, you actually feel like you are, like, chasing her, or she is actively stalking you. It's like the one thing they did right in this game overall is Eve.
Yeah.
And
Like
there's
I said,
just,
nothing wrong with the writing.
and just not enough Eve.
Not
Needs
enough
more
Eve.
Eve.
Yeah, everything was fine until, all right, let's implement those gameplay elements. What is this? What game is this for? Why is this here?
Yeah, are you supposed to be scared by this? Are you supposed to feel empowered in that you are fighting these things? Whoa, 3,000
What emotion
points.
are you trying to convey here? Is this a power fantasy? Is it supposed to be a power fantasy? Then just say so.
Yeah, and granted, like, the power fantasy is this EX mode, because basically you start over at level 1 in the game, but you have your, like, souped up gun that you ended the game with, plus additional stats. So
Hell yeah.
it's something where you can just walk through the game for the most part until you get to the Chrysler building where you can face off against, like, true form Eve. But that is neither here nor there, because we
We're
are,
not doing it.
yeah, we're not doing it as it stands. So we have an option. It is only 9 o'clock. Go ahead. The EX mode. Probably. I can probably see about bringing up a YouTube, so bear with me. Or, granted, I would need to completely mess with things here. That's the problem. Yeah. Yeah, I can send you what the what the final thing looks like and kind of work it from there. I'm trying to think of. Yep. Now the question is, did you want to start Indigo Prophecy today or start it tomorrow? Okay, I'll see if I can mess with things here, so bear with me. I'm going to go to my Parasite Eve thing, and let's see if I can do this in some sort of effective way. Because what I can feasibly do is go to YouTube, Parasite Eve, True Form Eve, and I'm getting a bunch of reviews.
How the hell did Avatar get another $1 billion? I'm going to watch this movie and I'm still not going to understand. It's happened twice now.
Guys, please stop making AI, like, trailers for Parasite Eve remake. That's stupid.
Because people keep watching them. People keep clicking them and they know it. So they keep making them.
It's like, oh, they announced the Parasite Eve remake. It's like, oh, that's just AI, and then you just feel bad, and then you block the user on YouTube. It's like,
yeah, and they keep doing it. Now YouTube's gonna be functionally useless soon at this rate.
okay, so there's Parasite Eve. So, one second. What I'm doing is I am finding 2 videos. One is just going to be the boss fight itself.
I'd play that game.
That's Parasite Eve 2. Where's 1? There we go. Crab.
Let me grab.
Okay. So there's one. So now we also go with Parasite, Eve, true ending. Secret final boss and true ending. That is a good sign. I don't hear someone talking about it, which is good. So thank you, Mikagami94 from 12 years ago for posting your gameplay of the final boss. So this is what I will give you, so Marlon, because they have this fight against True Form Eve. Apparently there's 2 bosses that are added for this last thing, because it is a queen bee like thing that you fight in the Chrysler Building, and then True Breed Eve, which is the true final boss. So, and it looks like the person up-res their Parasite Eve as well, which is fun. So let me go to. I'm just making sure that. Oh, this doesn't seem to be the. No, that doesn't seem to be the ending. Bah. Bear with me.
There. Purebred. This was 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm looking for like an actual cutscene, because there must be a cutscene, but no, there really isn't. Okay.
That's kind of lazy, but also kind of not surprising. Like, they legit just tacked on a boss fight and said, that's it, you're done.
Yeah, it's literally like, I would figure it's like, oh, there's going to be another cutscene, but it looks like what ends up happening is there's just like dialogue at the end, and then you get credits. So truly, this is going to be.
Wow. So that's the reason you played the entire game for some. All right. Well, hopefully it's important.
Yep. So we get to do window capture. And grab this. And we get to make this smaller. You get to see in real time how the OBS sausage is made. And then I get to switch my RetroArch audio to the actual thing. Properties. Okay, perfect. And it's catching the sound. So I will share my screen. Oh wait, no, you already have the screen shared, because you just see my my screen 1, right?
Yeah.
So you saw this while I was just searching around. So, but yeah, this the queen bee item, and like I said, they up-res their thing a bit.
It's an interesting look. It has its own charm about it. I will say the attacks still look cooler. That legit looks cooler. Now, mind you, this is still a very stupid game, but this does look cool.
Has a lot of health.
Yeah. The boss. Oh. Okay, that's cool. Using it on both is pretty cool. Bees can do that.
Yep. Bees can fire energy blasts. It's a known fact. See, and that is the thing that I would say that I really liked about the final boss is like you do need it has bullshit attacks, but you need to constantly be active. This just feels like just make sure you're standing in a certain position and hit buttons. Yep, and I believe it goes to True Form Eve next. Oh, that's some goop.
So what exactly happens that leads you to the Chrysler Building?
You just get a thing of like,
deer.
oh, Eve ran to the Chrysler Building. Like, it's a thing.
You beat the baby after you beat the goop thing.
No, it's like on day 5. It's on. Oh. Awaken to a world of wonder, Marlon. Kind of funny, all things considered.
So it kind of takes off a chunk of the game and replaces it with this?
Doesn't even replace it. It's just an added thing. It's kind of like the warehouse. No, I really am here. What's your scene isn't an illusion. Maya? You're Maya, aren't you? Ha 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 ha. You're wrong again. I am the original Eve. Original Eve? What do you mean? The mitochondria of Melissa was transplanted from this young body. Hans Klamp gave my cornea to you, and after giving the kidney to Melissa, he continued to culture my liver cells in order to study the original me.
It's really making the movie worse.
As Melissa's body was giving birth to the ultimate being, I made my nest here. Just in case Melissa or the ultimate being failed, at least the pure breed would survive. Then this body belongs to your sister. It's been cultured from the real thing. No, that's not true. Haha, want to chat with your sister? What? Who are you? How do you know my name? Where's Mom and Dad? Aya. Are you really Maya? I was in the car with Mom, and then my body got really hot. Where am I? I have to go home. I have to. Aya's waiting for me. I'm here, Maya. It's getting hot again. Maya. No. Maya, answer me. Sorry to break up the reunion. Eve? Did you have a nice time reminiscing? No, actually, she was just like saying, where am I? And was very confused about the whole thing. You challenging me, a purebred? Just remember, the body belongs to your sister.
Does this studies explain this weird angel form?
I guess?
I mean, if this is where you get it from, they should have just left this in the regular game. Because that's important, and I needed this. Little girl's fighting.
She fires children at you.
And I'm glad we didn't restart, but this is worth looking at. I think. Ow.
Also, the fact that we were only doing like 62 damage per shot and she's doing like 600, that should tell you that there's a lot of leveling in between. Like, the Chrysler building is legitimately 100 floors. It's 100 randomly generated floors with different fights. It is tedious from what it sounds like. And if you already don't like the battle system, no one wants to watch that.
Yeah. It's just tedious.
Oh no, she's doing the liberate. She's doing the combo. Riveting gameplay, Marlon. Just
Yeah. Just to get what little stray I can squeeze out of this thing.
Yeah, so the secret final boss is basically just we wanted to reuse the model that you get when doing liberate.
I think the graphics got really good all of a sudden. Yeah, well, now you're both this thing, and there's no real explanation for it. So here we are.
I'm glad this person has gained some ad revenue off posting this, because they obviously did the work and we didn't.
Yeah.
There we go. Here's true ending.
We're not that kind of show, guys.
Maya. It's getting hot again. No, not again. Erg. I have awakened. What? What's this voice? It's coming from within my body. The time has finally arrived. No, you can't be. Ha ha ha. Eve. Until a while ago, Maya's body had the most evolutionary form of mitochondria. But now, your mitochondria has surpassed Maya's.
Right.
I am now the highest form of mitochondria ever present.
Okay, that makes sense.
They're competing? That's what evolution is all about. Survival of the fittest, eh? Humans are the same. All knowledge and technology, you see, it's all about competition. In war, you use that knowledge and technology to determine who will survive. It's the same in the animal kingdom where they tear their prey apart. Stop it. Impossible. We have survived war. The time has come for us to be released. Stop. Don't interfere. What?
Time to make another cutscene, huh?
Are there others too? Other than you and I? No! Maya! Interrobang! This place belongs to me and Aya. Erg. You're not going to interfere. I won't let you. No. The evolution of your nucleus is... Go home. I have to go. Is above. I need to go home. So it seems. She's waiting. I'm losing consciousness. Aya's waiting. She's waiting for me. Oh, Maya's overtaking Eve is basically what's happening. My body, it's back to normal before Eve ever came along. Before I came to have all that power. Maya.
So if I'm understanding this right, okay.
I've been waiting. I've always been waiting to come home with Mom. And I've always been looking for the other me. But you've always been with me, haven't you? Always. All this time. The true mitochondria was the sisters we made along the way. Let's go home, Maya. Let's go back for good. Squishy, squishy. I need to get new shoes. So yeah. So that is...
Okay. That's the real ending. That makes sense. So if I'm interpreting this correctly, the whole thing, if the boat and the boss turns into 4 different bosses, that just doesn't happen?
No, that does still happen.
Like, it's not in continuity?
No. It's... So this is... like...
Timeline so much.
The mitochondria had two separate things. It wanted to birth the ultimate being, but also there was a purebred mitochondria that was in the form of Maya, who was the one running around like before. Frankly, I do not like this true ending, just based on like what I see, because it's very silly. Like, just give us like there might be an additional thing with cliffhanger, because there was a Parasite Eve 2, as you can see. We can even watch the intro. But yeah, it's like there's no reason for that true ending other than to get the retro achievement that says you actually completed the game. But you can see what Parasite Eve 2 looks like, which was later in the PlayStation 2.
Is it scaled as well?
This one is upscaled still. It was definitely better looking, though.
We like that gameplay. Yeah. They remembered they're a horror game. Or they actually played Resident Evil now. So they know what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, see, a monster. Yeah. Okay.
The ads are perfect. This is why you have YouTube with ads.
Okay, that's better. That's better. They learned their lessons. That's way scarier.
Yeah, from what I understand, people do like Parasite Eve 2. Third Birthday is the one that they say is terrible.
This is way closer to Resident Evil now. Yeah.
So yeah, that's Parasite Eve 2 if we ever want to continue the series. Because I've never played Parasite Eve 2. And I've never played Third Birthday.
Okay, that is an itch in my brain.
And unfortunately, if I play Parasite Eve 2, I will need to play Third Birthday, which is apparently bullshit. So...
Alright. let's go. On the list.
Well, it's on the list after
David Cage and Parasite.
after a bunch. So we have so people know the general schedule is we have we'll start another David Cage tomorrow, which is going to be Indigo Prophecy. We should probably get through that pretty quick because the game itself is only like 8 to 10 hours long. I remember it being shorter. I literally remember beating it in like a day. But I also beat Arkham Asylum in a day, so it's one of those things where it's like if you just stick with it, you can pretty much beat it immediately. But after that, we're probably going into PlayStation 1 territory and finishing Final Fantasy VII, the original. And then, did you want to move on to Rebirth, or should we do another David Cage game in between that, or even another game in a series entirely? Okay, so then the way we'll do it is after Final Fantasy VII, we will be doing Heavy Rain. We will press X to Jason. and then we'll probably go into a deep dive with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, because that game, it is like 40 hours long. Okay, so we just won't do a David Cage game in between them then. And at some point, I will beat Dark Souls. Dark Souls will be beaten, and then I need to figure out what to do on Saturdays, other than play the game that we're playing on Sundays to avoid playing Dark Souls. But yeah, so we'll figure it out. Next Saturday, I will try to play Dark Souls. I will try to return to it. We have an Abyss Walker to beat, where like I think it's like technically like 50 to 60% of the way through the game. So there's that. And then we have David Cage, which will probably be through in like 2 to 3 sessions, I think, depending on how long we play. Generally, we do like 2 to 3 hours, so that's about on that par. And then we get to figure things out from there. If we go back to Parasite Eve or whatever we do after we spend literally probably more sessions. I'm going to guess that we will have more sessions of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth than we will of Midnight Suns. It is, by all accounts, a very long game. So buckle up, buckaroo, for 3 games from now. I think there are definitely a lot of side quests like bullshit missions, but the thing that they did was they made them more like they have their own like little silly plots in them, because the goal was to make you really like the world, and then they changed a lot of stuff in how like the plot of Final Fantasy VII Original works and the plot of Rebirth works. And to truly understand Rebirth, and even for an instant remake, you kind of need to play the original, and that's why we'll be doing the original. We probably should have just gone through the original to begin with, but we got through Midgar, and that is what remake did, so that's why I figured that would work, but I forgot how much like little things they kind of threw in there on top of it. But it's kind of a proof of concept either way, so it works. Yep. Oh man, one of the games ahead of us is fucking Baldur's Gate 3, and that game is just forever. That game is infinite number of choices, and you can play this in so many different ways, even based on your class and build and who you romance and everything else. So that'll be a fun one. I personally think that by the time we get to Baldur's Gate 3, you should buy Baldur's Gate 3, and then you can literally we can both basically make characters in the game and go through the story in tandem. Yeah, that this is going to be like keep in mind Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like, I think we beat Midnight Suns in like 40 separate sessions, if not, it was either 30 or 40. So think about the fact that that is, if we do that weekly, that is most of a year. So it'll be a while. I know that's what David Cage is for, and I'll try to find some like silly little PlayStation 1 games or something like that, things that can be played on RetroArch, because the purpose of this channel really is I have never wanted to be a streamer that like plays Fortnite, plays Call of Duty, plays the games that like trend well, because this is a hobby at the end of the day. We get ad revenue, but meh, it like we haven't even gotten ad revenue because our mail is weird, and I get a physical check from Twitch, and my mail returned it to sender, and now Twitch is like holding it hostage because, oh, it's through a payment processor. You just need to wait until the check voids. Like, okay, whatever. But the overall goal of this is to like put a spotlight on either games that like have a like certain nostalgic feel for me. That's why we played Parasite Eve. Or games that I feel like is worth like bringing to your attention because you kind of missed this portion of gaming from how it sounds. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the entire purpose of this, in case people didn't know the purpose of the channel. I might actually clip this just to make sure that it's like usable. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Probably the same time of 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern, to figure out what the hell is going on in Indigo Prophecy. But until and also, so not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday, we'll be doing the special anime splaining for Inuyashiki. And we will be doing, and we have penciled in your name for the 20th. Just so you're aware of that. But that'll be an easy one because it's a movie. I don't think it's going to be very difficult to make Joey watch a 2-hour movie, as opposed to like a season of anime. Yep, so we'll have Anime Explained back in 2 weeks with Inuyashiki. I'm very interested to see what you end up thinking about it. But yeah, otherwise we have a lot of irons in the fire, as it were. So yep, so thanks everyone for coming in. We will see you tomorrow.